What's up, tribe? How y'all doing? Hello, hello, hello. I almost hit the wrong button and ended the live, y'all. Hit the wrong button. Sylvia, thank you so much. I got your gift today. I got your cash app. Thank you, boo. Y'all be hooking the sister up. I appreciate it much. I do. I might be taking I might be meeting up with a friend for lunch this weekend, and maybe I'll be able to treat them to lunch. You know what I'm saying? With these little cash apps y'all been sending and hooking a sister up with. Maybe I'll be able to treat them for lunch this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying. What's up? What's up, little sister Danny? What's up, baby? Little baby. What's up? Captivating Christian. King Colton. Hey. Abby. What's up, big sis? JJ, what's up? How you doing? Raphael, hey. Lynn doing the do. All right, you guys, welcome everybody. I hope I hit everybody that dropped down. What's up, Joanne, girl? Thank you for hitting me up and letting me know that it was back-to-back episodes last night, girl. I was able to watch both episodes and get them out. Okay. You loved it. You know what? I really enjoyed Ambitions last night, both episodes, and it pissed me off because I was ready for the third one. I was like, oh, I gotta wait till next week because I need to see how all this is gonna break down. But my DVR was really tripping because my DVR really did say season 2, episode 1, and I was like, that don't even make no sense that that's season 2. So I think it was mislabeled or whatever. So I'm gonna go back and change my labels on my actual videos because I don't think that was right. But I'm gonna go back and change my videos because somebody said on their TV it says season 1, episode 16 and 17. I think it might have been you, Joanne, that said that. So I'm gonna have to go back and check it out. What's up, Brandon? Andrea, what's up, baby? So look, y'all, I have a few things I want to talk about today. Just a few little odds and ends, little knickknacks. You know, we've been kind of off schedule these last couple of days. It's been so much going on, honey. It's been so many things that's been hitting and holding going on out in these streets. And you know, normally the kids hang out over here on the porch. We might talk some trash, but we don't get in the streets. You know what I'm saying? We just kind of stay on the sidelines and sit on the porch and talk a little talk. But baby, I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not gonna say no names. But some people had to get in the streets these last couple of days, honey. You had to get in these streets. I'm not gonna say no names of who those people were. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yes, child, get out that code. Get out that code. Yes, my boo Sylvia. Sylvia hit me up with a good old nasty cash app while I was at work today. I said, what is this? I said, well, okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. Love you much. Y'all just don't know. Um, yes, ma'am. Welcome. I think it was Purefoy's daughter who ran Titus over, or that nutcase Damien. I'm gonna tell you. Okay, y'all. Let's real quick. I'm gonna talk about ambitions for a second. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think they want us to think that it was somebody from Purefoy, but I think it might have been that crazy ass Damon, or vice versa. I think it could be either one. And I'm with you. I'm not convinced that it wasn't the daughter. Because the daughter wasn't going for that whole, yeah, let's work together, kumbaya. She was peeping what he had over there, and she was peeping what he was looking through. And I didn't understand why dude gave her all the information and then gonna call and say we got a problem. All you had to do was lie. You done told him stuff. Anyway, y'all, that's a whole nother conversation for a child. But yeah, honey. But it was good. Hey, Balo. I'm sorry, I said Balo. Bilo DD. Used to be a grocery store called Balo when I lived in North Carolina. I think that's why I always want to say Balo when I see that. You been sipping and seeing, girl. Sipping and seeing. Okay. I just got the text. Hold on. Okay. Oh, thanks, Danny. Hey, Jada, I just sent you a text. That was you I just texted. So let me know. What's that, Captivating Christian? Is that my emoji? What is that? Captivating Christian, what you just drop in the chat? What is that? Is that a whale? Is that my emoji? Oh, okay. Y'all, I'm slow. I'm late. I'm slow. I get it. I get it now, Captivating Christian. I was like, it's calling me a whale. I went it down. I got it there. I'm a little slow sometimes, y'all. Y'all know I'm a little slow sometimes. Hey, Boo Jaded. Hey, David. What's up? Okay, real talk, y'all. I need an emoji. What is going to be my emoji? I was trying to find, like, there's an emoji that looked like it could be a group of people, like a family, but I mean, is that too, like, what's my emoji, y'all? We got to come up with an emoji. I need an emoji. Okay, I need an emoji. When y'all come in my chat, we got one for Abby. I think we're going to do, is it the lipstick, Abby? And the hand, I always do the hand painting, the nails and the lipstick. I know T.S. Madison drops the lipstick, but we can add something else to yours so it's yours and not, look like you copying off of T.S. So y'all tell me what my emoji is going to be. And then, Abby's emoji is going to be something with the makeup. What's up, Mimi126? So look, y'all, before we jump into these hashtags and stuff and so forth and so on, I have a few things that I do want to talk about. First of all, I have a public service announcement. First and foremost, I have a public service announcement. Okay, Jada, give me a second, boo. My public service announcement is this, okay? Are y'all ready? The red lips. Okay, I like that idea. Okay. Let me see what else y'all come up with. I like that, though. I like the red lips, Lolo. I like the red lips. Tell me what else y'all come up with. That's okay, Captivating Christian. I wasn't worried. Hey, Shay Johns, what's up, boo? I wasn't worried, baby. So I have a public service announcement that I need to share with everybody, okay? And I need y'all to hear me when I say this to you, and I really need y'all to understand what I'm saying. When you're in other chats, y'all do know we can see you, right? Like, if you go over to somebody else's chat and you start calling me a fat whatever, you know I can read, right? You know I can see you said it. You know, right? If you go over to Tracy's chat and you talking trash about me, just because I said that, I really rock with Tracy, that don't mean I can't be in her bushes. You know that, right? Y'all know that, right? If you are in somebody's chat that is talking cash money about me, trash about me, and you hitting them with the amen, you better tell it. I feel the same way. Y'all know I can read it, right? Y'all know I can do that. So then when you come back over here and I don't really had nothing for you, please don't act surprised. Don't do that. Don't act surprised. Do not sit there and act like you don't understand why I don't really have no conversation for you anymore. Don't play that. Don't play that game with me. Don't do it. Do not insult my intelligence and yours. Just understand that I can see you. Exactly, Abby. We can see you, bitch. PSA. Exactly. Okay. So, well, yeah, JJ. Oh, we blocking. Now, y'all know I always said that I wasn't really going to do no whole bunch of blocking over here, and I mean it. I'm not. But there are certain times when the block is necessary and needed. And over this last week, I've had to block some folk that I thought was down for me, like some folk that I thought they used to drop in my chat. They used to speak all the time. They used to participate in the conversations. I thought I was cool with them, and then I would see them in another chat, You know what I'm saying? You see some things, LaDonna? Exactly. I see some things, boo. Now, understand this. And let me say this to you guys so that there will be no misunderstandings. There will be so we can say it and we can move on because I got other stuff I want to talk about. But let me say this so that we are all on the same page and we are all clear. Here's the thing. I love all of y'all. I appreciate y'all participating in my chat. I appreciate y'all dropping down in the chat. I appreciate all of that. People been hitting me with the little cash apps. I ain't gonna say little. People been hitting me with the cash apps. Oh, I definitely appreciate that. It's like Christmas every time I hear the ding, ding, ding. And I look down and be like, what? Okay. Love it. I do. And understand that when you're on YouTube, you can have YouTube ships with people on YouTube. That does not mean that y'all have known each other y'all whole life. That does not mean that y'all hang out, y'all go to the club together. But it's people that you rock with. You build, y'all see it all the time. You build a certain alliance with people. You understand what I'm saying? And you see it all the time. So y'all know that there are certain people that I rock with on YouTube that have my loyalty until there's a reason for me not to give it to them. Y'all know that. If y'all are in my chat, y'all know that. So in case you don't know, let me run it down for you. In case you don't know. Hey, LaGail, what's up, boo? Let me run it down for you. Let's start at the beginning and work our way back. Y'all know, mother, that goes without saying. Spill it, boy. That goes without saying. What's up? It's just Shay. Hey, Miss Creole. How you doing, boo? Okay. Y'all know El Teddy. Y'all know Abby Reviews. Y'all know Jaded Nerd. Y'all know Captivating Christian. That's 5 people. Please understand that if you are in somebody else's chat and you talking about them, you might as well be talking about me. Because the same rules will apply. Oh, Malia on YouTube, are you saying that I'm an angel? That should be my emoji, my angel emoji? I like that. I like the angel emoji. I like the lips. I like the angel. Yes, because I am an angel. I saw the ruler. I see the book. What's up, Queen Star, my world? Okay. Y'all are giving me some good ones. Okay. Hey, Bama girl. Roll Tide, even though we on the sidelines. Roll Tide, boo. But I just really need to give y'all that PSA, and I need y'all to understand, because seeing some people in the bushes right now who not saying anything, they not dropping down because they know they've been in other people's chat acting up. And what they don't know is if they blocked. So they scared to say something because they don't know if I done blocked them. That's what they scared to say. I just saw somebody a few minutes ago in somebody else's chat talking about, oh, James don't even speak to me anymore. He act like he can't speak when he see me in the chat. I can't speak for James. So I can't tell you whether James is ignoring you or not. But what I can tell you is he see you. You can't be in other people's chat talking trash, and then you want to come up in his chat and be like, hey, Spilly Boy, he can read. I can read. Abby can read. And if he ain't in there, Captivating Christian, El Teddy, Jaded, all of us can read. And if he ain't in the chat and you talking about him and one of us in the chat, guess what we could do? Let him know. And vice versa. You think people haven't been hitting me up talking about certain people in other chats talking about me that they know be up in this chat? What's up, Lady Nika Boo thing? How you feeling, boo? I know you had to go see Ben. How you feeling, bitch? So I just had to say that. We're going to get back to our regularly scheduled programming, but I need y'all to understand, don't be acting brand new and acting like you don't get it and you don't understand when you get blocked or when you get you don't get a response when nobody say nothing to you when you in the chat. Because you've been over somewhere else getting your entire life on. At my expense, at El Teddy's expense, at James's expense, Captivating Christian's expense. Anybody saying nothing about Abby. And I just suggest that y'all keep it that way. That's all I'm going to say about that. I just suggest y'all keep it that way. She don't bother nobody. Don't nobody her. Don't nobody bother her. That's all I'm going to say. I just suggest y'all keep it that way. There you go, Lady Nika. Tell it, because I will. Okay. I'm glad to hear it. If I ain't speaking, I may not see them. They could possibly be blocked. But that's what I'm saying. I'm not speaking for you to say that you ignoring them. But all I'm saying is the person I'm talking about specifically been all through, up and through YouTube talking shit. Now you over in somebody else chat talking about he don't even speak to me no more. What's up, sister? How you doing, Gina? Well, what? But you've been all over these YouTube streets. You moderating for somebody who been talking cash money about him for the last what week and a half. You moderating for that person. Child, stop. Anyway, hey, mother. I'm speaking of Ariel Williams. That's who I'm speaking of. I'm speaking of Ariel Williams right now, specifically. Specifically. I don't need to text it to you. I just said it. You should have said text it to me faster than my mouth worked. But she's not the only one. There's other people. But anyway, I'm moving on. I'll text you the other names. I'll do that. I'll text you the other names. Anyway, moving on. So the hashtags are as follows. I mean, when you got 300 and 400 people in your chat, you gonna miss people. Hell, I miss people, and it ain't but 50 of y'all in here, and I miss people sometimes. It is what it is. Oh, mad because James didn't speak to her in Bree's chat last night. Well, damn. Really? What's up, Diva? What's up, Diva Law? How you doing, baby? Oh, I like that too, Diva. I like that too, Diva Law. Now, she don't drop down no more, JJ. She used to drop down and speak all the time, but she don't drop down no more. I guess she thinks she blocked. I don't know. Well, Spill It Boy, she think you shading her. She over in somebody else's chat talking about you now. I'm just saying. She thought you was shading her and that you don't speak to her no more. So she was over in somebody else's chat. But let's be clear. She got a mod stick for Simply Trey. So it is what it is. Moving on. Moving on. You like the lips too, King Colton? Okay. I'm gonna take all y'all suggestions into consideration and we will come up with something because I had come up with something. Exactly, Miss Creole. Exactly. What's up, Miguel? Exactly. And that's what I'm saying, Spill the Boy. You were in the middle of something last night. You were busy, okay? You were having a whole conversation. You know what I'm saying? Well, I appreciate it, LaDonna. I do. I appreciate it. So look, y'all. I don't know if it's my first hashtag, but let's just go ahead and move it on. So they have a sequel to Surviving R. Kelly. It's called R. Kelly, what's it called, y'all? Something. Basically, it's the what is it? Basically, it's the what's it called? The Reckoning. The Reckoning. R. Kelly. So Lifetime is doing a sequel to Surviving R. Kelly. It's R. Kelly The Reckoning, right? So with that being said, first of all, are we gonna watch it? Let's just start there. Are we gonna watch it? Do we need to watch the sequel? Do we need to watch the follow-up? Because what it's supposed to be is, from my understanding, of course they're following up with all of the women, who spoke in the first time. Of course they're gonna follow up with what's happened to R. Kelly since the documentary dropped. Abby, you stupid. Abby, you dumb. I ain't fooling with you, Abby. So I got, oh Lord. Okay, well, JJ from the BK, you right. He is or was. He said he's taking a break from YouTube, so he'll probably be live tonight. But anyway, I didn't watch the first one. Most of the women in the first one were full of shit. This is how I feel about the whole situation. I spoke on it when it happened. I'm not gonna do a whole lot to rehash all of that. But the way I feel about it is this: I'm cool. Hey, Sassy Queen. Hey, Simone. I'm cool, and I'm glad that the documentary was made because I think that a lot of people, you heard the rumors, you knew about Aaliyah, but I don't think that a lot of people knew a lot of the specifics of what all went down. And even if you throw away some of the women's stories, I think that getting more information about him hanging out at the McDonald's and him dating high school girls, the issues that, again, the thing about documentaries are you always have to consider the point of view. And the way I look at stuff like that is, what we think is Spiller Boy for? What you do, James? I missed it. What James do? I missed it. What you do, Spiller Boy? I got to scroll back up. Well, whatever he thanking you for, I thank you twice. I don't know what you did, but whatever he thanking you for, Spiller Boy, I thank you twice. I don't know. But that's how I feel about it, Danny. I don't necessarily know if we need. Oh, Danny, before I let you forget, you asked me a question the other day about General Hospital. Don't let me forget to answer you. The way I feel about it is the documentary came out. I think it gave people information that they didn't have, even if some of it may have been skewed, even if some of it may have been biased or what have you. But I think enough of the information was enough for people to realize that this something ain't right with this dude. Like, I'm not going to say that I believe everything that came out of everybody's mouth about him, but everybody ain't lying either. Like, that's how I feel about the whole Bill Cosby thing. Everybody ain't lying. Now, I may not agree with everything, but everybody ain't lying. I may not agree with all them women that came out the woodwork, but all of them ain't lying. And that's how I feel about the R. Kelly thing. Like, yeah, some of it doesn't line up. Some of the parents' accounts are a little, but everybody not lying about what this man is out here doing with these women. They had too much of the same story, that he has to call them daddy, and they have to ask permission to go to the bathroom, and too much of the stories just with too alike for everything to be a lie. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't a lie. Did you hear that someone is coming out saying that he was the one that got the fake ID for Leah? Yeah, his I think it wasn't his bodyguard that did it, or his manager, somebody did it at the time. The tape was part 1 and the doc was the sequel. Okay. Yeah, well, that's true. You're right. The tape was part 1. It's amazing, and thank you for the shout out today on your live. Oh, Spiller Boy is amazing. And yes, we want to shout out Ebby again. If you guys are not subscribed to Ebby, y'all get over there right now. Y'all, matter of fact, I meant to post your video. I want to share your video today. I'm gonna do it when I get off of here. Y'all make sure that y'all get over there and y'all go on and subscribe to my big sis Ebby. She's gonna give you all things makeup. Oh, Ebby, I got something to tell you too. I have something to tell you too. I'm really waiting for a message on my I'm waiting for a message. I'm waiting to get a response back to a message I sent, but I do have something I got to tell you, Ebby. But please go over and subscribe. We're trying to get her to her 1,000. Please, y'all, make sure y'all check out my kissing cousin, Captivating Christian. We trying to get him to his 1,000 as well. Okay, well, damn. And as a Chicagoan, I can confirm that nigga was at the McDonald's. He is a creep, just a talented one. You know what? But that's the reality, Simone. How many times do we see people who are talented? Y'all, this Bennett College calling me asking for some Christmas money, boo. I already gave. I ain't got nothing left. I have already donated to Bennett. Okay. Now, I already know that number when it's calling me. I see that 336 area code. It's Greensboro. Don't nobody call me from Greensboro but Bennett. Now, I love you, Bennett. Matter of fact, oh, my brain is bad. Did I already thank Captivating Christian? If I didn't, I know I did it probably, but publicly, I want to thank Captivating Christian, who made a donation to Bennett College last week when the Tuesday after Thanksgiving, you have Cyber Monday, and then it was Giving Tuesday, and I was asking people to make donations to, you were looking for somebody to make a donation to. I asked people to make donations to Bennett, and I put the information in the chat. Captivating Christian made a donation to Bennett College. Thank you so much. I got, a real kiss waiting for you when I see you, boo. But thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, though. I do, and I know I thanked you privately, but I haven't thanked you publicly yet. So thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Just take that man on down the court and let justice prevail. Well, Lady Nika, the problem is, well, at this point, yeah. I mean, at this point, his ass ain't going nowhere. Okay. At this point, it ain't going. He's not going nowhere. Oh, thank you everybody for subbing to Abby and Captivating Christian. Appreciate it. Hold on, y'all. Sorry. I know I'm being rude. Child. Bennett College love to call. We donate in honor of my mother-in-law. She has made us donate even though we didn't go there. Your mother-in-law went to Bennett? Queen Star, my world. Your mother-in-law went to Bennett? Captivating is strikingly handsome. He is, y'all. He knows he's handsome, but not in a conceited way. Just in a, yes, I'm beautiful. Well, beautiful is probably not the right word. But you know what I'm saying? But he's not conceited. But he's very confident. And that's sexy as hell. You know what I'm saying? Queen Star, yeah. Yeah. Don't let the L Teddy No, you know what? I'm good. I just be messing around. I'm good. I'll be honest with you. I flirt with Captivating Christian because I know it irritates L Teddy. that don't get me wrong, Captivating Christian. I mean what I be saying. All right, I'm done. I'm done with that. But yeah, so my thing with the whole R. Kelly thing is, I think we got it. I think we got it. We got the information that we needed to make a somewhat informed decision. He's in jail now. He's probably never getting out. I think we're good. I think I'm pretty much good. Thank you, Lamone. Thank you, everybody who went over and subscribed to the fam. I appreciate y'all so much. I appreciate it. All right. So the other hashtag I had up there was Chad Johnson. Now I know y'all are probably thinking, hey girl, hey, what's up, El Teddy? I was just talking about you. I was just talking about you. He's humbled, and that is attractive. Hell, I subscribe, but I might not hear nothing. You so silly. You so silly, Lady Nika. Yeah. Anytime, he got to keep a calendar to keep up. Hey, Yoli. Let me give Yoli the MVP because I saw Yoli over in somebody chat the other day. I don't remember who it is. I think it was Shrek's chat. And you was windmilling for mother. Can I tell you, thank you, boo. You was over there windmilling. I saw you because I was what? In the bushes. But I saw you windmilling. I said, oh, look at Yoli. Okay. Yeah, we know Ocho Cinco is not accurate. He knows it too. I don't think he knew it at the time, but a million people have told him. Hey, Yana. But yeah, so Chad Ocho Cinco said something in a tweet that I thought was very interesting. So let me share. I think I took a picture of it. So Chad Ocho Cinco said, somebody said to him, How do you stay so positive? And his response was, sis, I lost my temper for 3 seconds years ago, and it cost me a lifetime worth of work in less than 24 hours. It's really easy to be positive now after getting it all back. So my question to you guys or to the chat, what's up, Shawnette? How you doing, boo? Miss Old School, hey. I did not. I didn't, Yana. I didn't see you when you first came in, babe. Reese's Pieces, what's up? My DMV sis, what's up? Yeah. Um, what do you guys like? How do you guys feel about that? Like, is there redemption? What should that redemption look like? How long should somebody have to pay for a mistake? Um, Chad Ochocinco did not have a reputation as that he was arrogant and he was irritating, but he did not, far as I know, y'all can correct me in the chat, but he did not have the reputation as being someone who was out here beating up on women. Did not, I mean, he was a womanizer. He got a couple of kids by a couple of different women, but I don't remember hearing anything about him being a woman, about him putting his hands on women. Um, oh, thank you. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that, Ligale. I'm so glad to hear you're doing better, baby. And we're gonna keep on praying for you too. I'm so glad to hear it. I'm so glad to hear it. Let me tell you something. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to say, you know what, I'm gonna get what I need. That's a blessing. So I'm keep praying, keep you prayed up, baby. Keep you prayed up. But how long should somebody have to pay for a mistake? And again, I'm not defending men who put their hands on women. That's not what I'm saying. Please don't spin that narrative. But what I'm saying is, he's saying, look, I lost my temper. Yes, I did something I should not have done. It was wrong. And it's not even so much it cost him his job with the Miami Dolphins, because let's be clear, he was already on his last leg there. I think that was just the final straw for them. But it did do a lot to his reputation. It probably cost him some opportunities post football as far as getting into commentating. It might have cost him ads, endorsements. And oh, you still on the phone, El Teddy? Oh, okay. It may have cost him endorsements, all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? How long should somebody have to pay for a mistake? You're asking the same question as reference to Michael Vick. Yeah, I mean, my thing is, y'all know what I'm sick of hearing. I am so sick of every time somebody get mad about something, they bring up Michael Vick. Michael Vick is minding his Michael Vick business. He just got in trouble for cheating on his wife. He got other issues he's dealing with right now. Allegedly cheating on his wife. He got other issues he's dealing with right now. Why are we still bringing up him and them dogs? Why are we, what? Why are we still talking about him and them dogs? I'm not understanding. And should we automatically place someone in a box of women beater if they lose their temper once? Exactly. Depends on the mistake and the person judging. For me, domestic violence and other forms of abuse are forever no-nos for me. But to each his own. Okay. I can respect that opinion. Oh, I respect everybody's opinion. Let me say that. That was 10 years ago. Yeah, I mean, and here's my thing. I am not saying that people making mistakes are not wrong. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is, if we say that we believe in rehabilitation and we believe in redemption and we believe in forgiveness, at what point is enough is enough? Like this. Now, I will say this. Now, Michael Vick was able to get work. I mean, he was able to come back to the NFL, be successful in the NFL. And then after the NFL, he's been able to be gainfully employed. And for that, I think that's a great thing, because if we say, look, I mean, think about it from the point of view of your children, and just work with me for a minute. Your child makes a mistake. You punish them. At the end of that punishment, do you keep throwing that mistake in their face, or did you punish them and y'all moved on? So I'm gonna just use Chad as an example again. Before Evelyn Lozada and after Evelyn Lozada, have we heard anything about him putting his hands on a woman? Have we heard any other stories about him beating a woman? And again, I'm not saying that one time wasn't bad enough. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, do we see a pattern, or do we see a mistake? Because see, when you do something over and over again, it's no longer a mistake. You did it. You meant it. If the first time you disrespect me and I tell you you disrespected me and you apologize for it and we move on and you never do it again, cool, you made a mistake. I had to let you know how I felt. You respected it and we moved on. But if every time I tell you I feel some kind of way when you do X, Y, and Z and you keep doing it to me, at that point, it's not a mistake anymore. You are making a conscious decision to disrespect me. And for that, we have an issue. But if the first time you do something and I tell you I don't really appreciate it, you apologize and you make a conscious decision not to do it again. Now, again, yes, you know not to put your hands on a woman. That's not what I'm saying. But they were arguing. She probably called him all kinds of you know what's. He probably called her all kinds of you know what's. And she may have even put her hands on him. We don't know. And I'm not putting that on her. But at the end of the day, yes, he did something wrong. I am not excusing his behavior. What I'm saying is, at what point has he paid his debt? It's about the person. Are they remorseful and learn from the mistake? When you know better, you do better. I agree 100%. What we talking about? Dislike is a salty hate. Child, ain't nobody worry about that one dislike. It's probably the same person that always dislike Spillet Boy. You know, Spillet Boy, before he can even upload a video good, he always get that one dislike. It's probably the same person that's in the bushes right now, still watching the damn video. Hey, boo. Hey. Lamone, I'm gonna agree with you on that, and that's probably terrible for me to feel that way, but I don't disagree with you. I don't even think it was a mistake on his part. I think she was fighting him and bumped her head. Yeah, well, you know. Queens, Star My World. I didn't even see what you answered me about your mother-in-law. Hold on, let me scroll back up because I done missed some of the comments. As blacks we hold to a different standard than others. I don't disagree with that at all. I'm sorry, I don't want to victim shame, but I do follow sports and I never believe Ed, but mainly because it wasn't his rep. Yeah, I mean, that's my thing. And again, I'm just using him as an example because I happened to be scrolling and I saw that chat. They still signing petitions about Michael Vick. Child, I had to look. I had to block somebody on my Facebook. This was years before. This was years before I was even on thinking about YouTube. Wasn't even thinking about YouTube, honey. And when he first got out of jail and he got the job with the Philadelphia Eagles, honey, one of my friends from high school, white girl. I mean, she went off. You would think that he killed her dog. Oh my gosh, she couldn't believe. I can't believe they're letting that criminal back in the league. Blah blah blah. I was like, well, damn, he went to jail. It's not like I could even see if he got off. Like we knew he was guilty and he got off on a technicality. He went to jail. He didn't get off. He went to jail, and he wasn't even the one there. He just bought. Well, I'm not gonna go down that road either. Okay. People can learn and grow from their mistakes. People can redeem themselves. We should let them. For me, it depends on the situation. And I think for most of us, we would say it's situational because he's about to be inducted, into the Hall of Fame. And I hate his case. I should drive up there when he get inducted just to show my support. And I could care less about Michael Vick. But I should be there because I know it's going to be so many protesters there. I should go just to throw my support. It looks like when you're black, it's forever, but when you're white, it gets over. You okay? You better tell it, Christian. Exactly, Shawnette. He wasn't even the one actually fighting the damn dogs. He just owned the property. He was just too dumb to not to put his name on the stuff. But that's like I said, honey, that's another conversation. I'm trying to scroll up and see what you said, Queen Star. And the reason why I want to know is because then I want to know if she went to Bennett, I want to know what year, because I might know her or know of her. You know, I like to see those 6 degrees of separation when you connected to people that you don't know you connected to. I love that. But okay, if you answer me, it's too far up. I can't find it, child. Could you answer me again, Queen Star? If you did, oh, you wrote it again. Okay, let me scroll up again. Okay, you wrote it again. I blocked someone on Facebook today behind Mike Vick and his lady talking about he needs to make it right with God. She graduated. 1950. Yeah, I don't know her. Girl, I thought you was gonna say like 1985 or something. No, I don't know her. But please send her my Bennett love. Like real talk. Please send her my Bennett love. Because I love meeting me. I love meeting my Bennett sisters, especially my older Bennett sisters who can give me that history and tell me stories about Bennett. Baby, I love it. I love it. Your mother-in-law. Okay. Okay. He still loves. Yeah, that's 757, honey. Y'all see where speaking of 757, y'all see where what's your boy's name? Got a gym named after him. Iverson. Got a gym named after him. That's down your way, Abby, isn't it? Ain't that down your way? Abby did a story time and she was talking about Allen Iverson used to make fun of her. He knew her, she knew that they knew each other in high school. He used to make fun of her. Yeah, I just thought it would be an interesting question to ask. And for me, if I have to answer the question honestly, for me, it is situational. Hey, Ebony, how you doing? Crowell, how you doing, baby? For me, it's situational. Because there's some things that I say, you know what, you made a mistake, you paid your debt to society, and I could try to work with it. And then there's other people that I'm like, yeah, you paid your debt to society, but I'm gonna need you to stay as far away from me as possible. Thank you, and thank you. Hey, Kay Edwards, how you doing? Yeah, Ebony from down that way. Oh look, Ebony and Ebony. Yep, Ebony's from down that way. 2 months ago, we had a whole forgiveness campaign for that Amber. Okay. What's up, Mr. Pimp Tight? Oh Lord. Abby and Abby. Abby said, did you go to Bethel? Hey, what's up, Miss Stockton? I'm not even gonna embarrass myself. I'm not even gonna do it. What's up, Miss Stockton? Hey girl. Hey girl. I agree with that a little baby. It was on us, all part of human nature, in my opinion. Okay, y'all. Okay. Oh Lord, Abby done made. See, they go that 6 degrees of separation. I'm telling y'all, is this world is so small, y'all. This world is so small. I'm about. Oh, every human has a fight or flight. When in situations of danger, sometimes people unconsciously react to situations from that place. Do I run or do I stay and fight my way out? Yeah, that's true. You're right. I'm a flight kind of chick. Can I can I tell y'all that? That's me. I'm a flight, not a fight. I'm a flight. Now, I will fight. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm always looking for the exit door. Okay. Okay. Um. Right, Lady Nika. They don't put more worry. They don't worry more about them dogs, but they'll be the same ones that'll walk right past their neighbor, probably dying in the middle of the street. They'll walk right past their neighbor, honey. But let it be a dog. Let it be a cat. Yeah, let it be a rat. Let me tell you. I told y'all that story before about that time I was in my classroom. Did I tell you about that story? About the time I was in my classroom, my old classroom that I used to be in, I had a walk-in closet, right? But it was also the closet was also right next to the chalkboard. That's how long ago this was. I had a chalkboard, okay? And so that's where I taught from. It was the front of the classroom. So the closet door would be behind me. And one day I was in class and I was teaching. I was doing my thing. And all of a sudden, my students started screaming and hollering and pointing, and they were pointing behind me. I ran out the classroom. I went and got security. I was like, you better go find out what's going on in there. My students said, you left us. I said, y'all were the ones screaming. Y'all should have followed me. I didn't know what y'all was screaming. Y'all were the ones that saw what you were screaming at. Y'all should have been out the door before I was out the door. Y'all thought I was gonna stay here? Y'all are screaming and hollering and pointing. Oh, I was down the hallway. Talking about something, you left us. I sure did. I sure did. You should have. Child. It was a mouse, honey. It was a mouse. Yes, I did, Shawnette. Shawnette said you let the people's kids. I did. I absolutely did. It was a mouse coming out the closet, but I didn't know what they were screaming about, honey. They were screaming, pointing their fingers. Oh, yes, I'm wrong. I'm wrong, child. I didn't know what they were screaming for. Could have been a man coming out that closet. They should have been coming. They should have been in the hall before I was in the hall. The heck? They saw it. I didn't. It was behind me. Child, I laugh every time I think about that. I sure did. I wasn't, but I didn't even think. Like, honestly, I didn't think. I was just like, they're screaming, something's behind me. And I have ran. I just fight or flight. And that little baby just said, it's a fight or flight. I flew right on down the hall. Thank you, Queen Star. Thank you. They were supposed to be with me. Child. They should have been right on down. Yes, it was 5 going east. And yes, it was. Sure was. Daggone mouse. Came right on about I said, child. I had never seen. I'm not gonna go there no more. I'm not gonna. It takes me to a place I don't want to think about. But anyway, yes. Thank you, Below. I run and ask questions later. When I used to go out, I grew up. Okay, let me just be going put it out there. I grew up in DC in the 80s. Okay, 80s and 90s. Okay, well, yeah, 80s and 90s, 80s and 90s. So it wasn't nothing for us to go to a party and people start shooting. I mean, I hate to say it like that, but that's how DC was back then. You know, we had the drugs trade, and you know, it was what it was. It wasn't nothing for us to go to a party and hear gunshots. You thought I stood around to wait? Child, I'd be halfway down the street. And that was before the days of cell phones and all that. You had a beeper, so you still had to get to a phone to beep somebody. And I remember one time we were at a house party, and I was upstairs having a conversation. And they started shooting outside. Now, I knew at that point, I was safe because I was inside. Then I started panicking, looking for the people who I came to the party with. You know what I'm saying? Once I knew in my mind that I was safe, now it's where is so-and-so, so-and-so, and so-and-so. You feel me? But if we were just out there, oh, baby, I ran first and I looked for you later. Because you should have had enough sense to keep running too. We heard the same gunshots. We heard the same gunshots. You should have been running too. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm saying. Judge your mama. Don't judge me. Oh, glasses emoji. You know what? I think I like that one. The glasses emoji, Mr. Pimp Tight. I think I like the glasses emoji. Because I get a lot of compliments on my glasses. And they not going nowhere because I am blind as a bat. Okay, Reese's Pieces, you know what I'm talking about, girl. Me and you around, I think me and you kind of in the same age group. You know what I'm talking about. You still on the damn phone, El Teddy? With gunshots, it's only flight. If you ain't got a bomb for their asses, ain't no need in going there. Okay? Like, for real. Like, shoot. It got to the point where we would like before, because you know, I'm just gonna keep it real about how my city was when I was growing up. I'm just gonna keep it real. It got to the point where, especially if we were going into different neighborhoods where we didn't know people or different neighborhoods that might have been beefing. Because my thing was, I'm not beefing with nobody. I don't belong to no gang, no set, no clique, no nothing. Like, I know what neighborhood I'm from, but you know, I wasn't out there like that. So if we knew we were in a neighborhood that might not be getting along with our neighborhood, baby, we already had me and my crew, we already had our exit plan. We knew going in where we were going to meet up if something went down. Like, oh, y'all saw that 7-Eleven we just passed? All right, if they get to shooting, that's where we going to meet up. Because again, no cell phones back then. So we had to figure it out. We like, oh, y'all see that carry out right there? All right, if something go down, that's where we meeting up. Oh, we knew going in what the exit plan was going out. I ain't playing when I say we had an exit plan. We knew exactly what we were going to do. Is that you? Oh, that's the group. Oh, you from Baltimore, K. Edwards? So yeah, boo, boo, boo. When me and my friends would walk to school, I would start running for no reason because I knew they was going to run when I stopped. They were like, "What happened?" I say, "No, see, you know what? I couldn't play with you like that, K. Edwards. I couldn't play with you. I couldn't play with you like that, girl." Mm. Lady T, you are on my list. Let me tell you why you on my list. Not in a bad way, boo. Not in a bad way. You on my list in a good way. See, I had to write stuff down because if not, I will forget to say it because I'm old and I just got a bad memory. You would think I smoke weed and I don't. But Lady T, I want to say this to you, and I mean this with all sincerity, and I want to say this. I really F's with you because you the type of friend that people need. And what I mean by that is this, and I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but what I mean by that is this. I've been watching you, boo, and you have been loyal to your friends while being honest at the same time. And for that, I respect you. I respect you for that. And I'm serious. I respect you for that. So you know what I'm saying. I don't need to go no deeper than that, but you know what I'm saying. But I was hoping I would see you in the chat so I could tell you that because I wanted to let you know I respect that. I respect that for real. I respect it, girl. I think that was the last thing on my checklist to make sure I said while we was on here. Look at the zigzagging. Look, run and zigzag and know the X's never get trapped in the corner. Always know your meetup strategy. Damn, Danny. Okay. The flags projects were the worst projects to have to walk. Girl, see, I don't really know a lot about Baltimore. See, people have this misconception. And K. Edwards, you can back me up on this one. Okay, boo. You can back me up on this one. People act like because DC and Baltimore are in the same vicinity of each other, that we are the same. There is 45 minutes to, depending on where you coming from, there's anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour or more between DC and Baltimore. But the difference is a whole nother world. Like, we are not the same. So growing up in DC, I didn't go to Baltimore. We didn't hang out in Baltimore. We didn't party in Baltimore. I didn't know nothing about them. All I knew about Baltimore growing up was it was a harbor down there. And we didn't even hang out at the harbor for real, for real. We might have went there for a school field trip or something, but ain't nobody drive down to Baltimore Harbor to hang out. Like, we just didn't do that kind of stuff. And it wasn't no disrespect to Baltimore. We just didn't. We just didn't. And when I went away to college and people kept trying to lump DC and Baltimore together, I was like, why y'all keep acting like we hang out in Baltimore? Don't nobody hang out in Baltimore. Right. And then you had the PG County folk who thought they were so bougie and so much better than everybody else growing up. That's a whole nother conversation. I don't want to get into that today, but that's a whole nother conversation. Yeah. So, here's what was funny about the PG County folks. Here's what was funny. When you were up here, growing up in DC, okay, it's definitely a different world, right? Growing up in DC, PG County, and even to this day, PG County is one of the richest Black counties, or like the highest per capita of Black millionaires or something like that in the country. If it's not still, at one point it was the number one. If it's not number one, it's still like in the top three. Contrary to, anyway, I ain't gonna go there. So growing up, if people lived in Prince George's County, it was like they thought they was the Jeffersons, they was moving on up. You know what I'm saying? And so it would be like, well, where do you live? Well, I live in DC. I live in Prince George's County, right? That's how people roll back there, especially Black folks. Oh my gosh, they act like living in Prince George's County that they was in the Bel Air or something, right? So when you lived up here, growing up here in high school or whatever, like I went to a private high school in Prince George's County, but I literally had friends whose parents would not let them come to my house because I lived in the city. Oh, she lives in DC. Never mind that my parents can afford to pay the same damn tuition that your parents can afford to pay. But I lived in DC. What the hell? Oh, somebody got a motorcycle. I was like, what is that noise? You know what I mean? And so when I first went away to college, here's where it was funny. It's in the top 3 still. Thanks, Captivating Christian. Oh, see, West Baltimore, East Baltimore is a whole nother world. See, that's crazy. That's crazy. See, below, nah, ain't no sisters. No, we are not sister cities. Don't know. DC people do not hang out in Baltimore. Baltimore people do not hang out in DC. Even now that I'm grown, the only time I go to Baltimore is if I am going to visit someone who lives in Baltimore. Don't nobody hang in Baltimore. I have never gone to Baltimore just to hang out. Never. I have never said, you know what? I think I want to go down to Baltimore. Nobody ever did that. I mean, I've never done that is what I'm saying. Hey, Ariel Dia, how you doing? What's up, Jaden? Okay, Jaden, let me know when you want to run that test. So what was funny was when I went away to college, so up here, nobody wanted to have anything to do with you if you were from DC. I mean, if you lived in Prince George's County, and this is all these are general statements, y'all. So okay, there are exceptions to every rule. These are general statements. She said we don't hang out in Baltimore. So nobody really wanted to mess with you if you lived in DC. And not when I say that, I mean it was automatic. Oh, you live in the city. You know what I'm saying? Never mind there are $1 million houses in DC, but whatever. So, well, more than that, multi-million dollar houses in DC. But anyway, so when I went away to college, though, those same people that didn't want to have nothing to do with DC, oh, they was claiming DC because they wanted to get that rep. You know what I'm saying? They wanted people to have a certain perception of them. So I was in school and people be like, "Oh, you from DC?" And this was the way you could always get people to find out where they really were from. Ask them what high school they went to. Be like, you from DC? And see, I always had to explain. I'm like, yeah, I live in DC, but I went to Catholic high school. I went to Seton. So when people know you went to whatever, I guess I done said it now. Anyway, when people know, well, I done showed y'all my high school yearbook picture. It's whatever. So when people like, oh, you went to high school, you went to Catholic school, yeah. So if you go to Catholic school, people know that you didn't necessarily go to your neighborhood school. But let you say you lived in DC and you talking about something you went to Largo High School. Largo is in Prince George's County. You do not live in DC, boo. That's a quick way to find out if somebody lived in DC versus they would just claim in DC. Because see, my thing is, when we home, you don't claim it. When we home, you proud to say you go to Largo because people think that Largo, oh, you go to Largo. Oh my gosh. Oh, Largo. But now that you out of town and you want some rep, now all of a sudden you from DC. Nah, player, you from Largo, remember? Child, Waldorf. Let me tell you something. I knew Waldorf existed only because my mom, some of my mom's really good friends, a couple, they lived in Waldorf. But baby, you would think that my parents was planning for the second apocalypse when we was coming to visit them. Like it was an event to come to Waldorf to come visit them. Like it was like we gotta leave early so we can get down there and get back home. I mean, you would think that we were going on vacation to go visit their friends in Waldorf. And now it's not a big deal anymore. You know what I'm saying? Nobody in their right mind would well, Kivana, people who live in Baltimore hang out in Baltimore now. That's where they live now. Oh my gosh, the accents are so different. Like people make fun of how Rita talks, Rita the baddest roaster. Y'all know what I'm talking about? People make fun of how Rita talks. That is a Baltimore accent. That is a Baltimore accent, boo. When she says Doug instead of a dog, that is how people in Baltimore talk. That's how whenever somebody say they from Baltimore, I'm like, say dog. I always want to hear that thing. I always want to hear that how they go say dog. Say dog. Doug. I don't know where that came from, but that is a Baltimore accent. Doug. Yeah, dummy. Right. If you meet somebody from Baltimore and they call you a dummy, it's a term of endearment. Right. When people, where you from? DC? You live in Silver Spring? Boo. You're not from DC, boo. So, you live in Silver Spring? Yeah, man. I mean, even the music, DC's go-go, Baltimore's house music. Like, even the music is different. You go down Baltimore playing some go-go, see what happened. See what happened to you. I'm just saying. Right. When you from Buffalo, right? You're from when you Buffalo, people automatically want to think New York City. You're like, dude, I'm like, how many hours is that? Like 5 or 6 hours? Buffalo is nowhere near New York City. It's a hop. It's a hike. Child. Trina went out of her way to get a Canadian accent. She walking around here sounded like Tanya. Trina, the rapper Trina the batter Trina. That's because the metro doesn't go to Waldorf. Right, 6 hours away. Now, Volvo, the day that the metro, because Waldorf is already flipping, it's already getting real. You know, a lot of people, yeah. We used to call Baltimore Little New York, yeah. This is all foreign to you. Yeah, you out there on the West Coast, child. You out there on the West Coast. But think about it. Okay, so Danny, you say you barely claim Queens. Oh, Trina Braxton. Child, Trina is a hot mess. I don't know what she's saying. When she get to talking, I don't know what she's doing. She been hanging around gay family too long. I don't know. Um, um, I lost my train of thought. Dang. Oh, I'm talking about Danny. Okay, so Danny, you live where you live. I'm not gonna say where you live, but you live on the West Coast. You live in California. That's like when people say to you, I'm coming to Berkeley, or I'm from Berkeley, or I'm from Santa Barbara, or I'm from, you know what I'm saying? People just hear California and think, oh, you must live near LA. And you be like, no, I live in such and such and such. Because again, I'm not gonna say where you live, but I live in such and such and such. And then people kind of be like, what? Because people just say, you hear California, people automatically think LA, San Francisco. They don't think of a whole lot in between. You know what I'm saying? That's like, remember when I thought you lived closer to LA? Remember that? And I was like, oh, I'm coming to San Diego. I want to see if we could kind of hang out. And that's when you had to remind me where you lived. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you live in California too, Andrea? So you know how people automatically just hear California and they just connect California, LA. Now, I love a New Orleans accent. Oh my gosh. I love New Orleans. I love a New Orleans accent, y'all. Right. Waldorf, that's the new, if we call, we used to call Prince George's County Ward 9. They about to have to start calling Waldorf Ward 10. Okay. Right now, Jaden. I'm about to do it right now. Hold on, y'all. Jaden trying to run a test with his new equipment, child. We're gonna help Jaden Nerd run a test on his new equipment. All right, Jaden, I did it. A lot of people hate the way people from Baltimore say to you and do, because they say do, like DEW, do. When I worked at the jail, a lot of the students, a lot of the kids that came through there. What's up, Tanari? A lot of the kids that came through there were from Baltimore, so they used to have to break stuff down for me about the neighborhoods and stuff. I ain't know none of that stuff. I was like, what? Okay. Like, I don't know what they talk about, child. What is some of the what's my other hashtag? R. Kelly, Chad Johnson. What was my other hashtag, y'all? Why I can't never remember. Oh, Lizzo. Well, y'all saw my screensaver for this chat. I'm not even gonna talk about Lizzo having her oops moment, y'all. Lizzo has been named Entertainer of the Year by Time Magazine. So for the people who are just discovering Lizzo, I've been on to Lizzo for a little while now. Following her on social media. I love her confidence in captivating Christian. What are you doing right now? Yes, Cola, we will. We will get offended if you think that if you try to say I'm from Baltimore, I sure will. Yeah, Nate, yeah, Lizzo kind of showed her ass literally. She didn't mean to do it though. She didn't mean to do it. Hey Shakira, how you doing, babe? You can't get into her, David. I love Lizzo. I think Lizzo. I love what she's doing. I love her message. I love how she carries, herself. The message that she sends out about just loving who you are, loving the skin that you're in. All right, Jaded. I sent it, Jaded. Hold on, y'all. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, and she said she didn't mean to. Like, I think she had some sort of like wardrobe malfunction or something. She said she ain't mean for it to happen. Cause I ain't even want to talk about it. I ain't want. Oh, Abby, you think she did it on purpose? No, Abby. Oh. Mother says I always try to see. Oh, it didn't work. Oh, I'm sorry, Jaded. There's a footage of a man sniffing Lizzo. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's nasty. The ass was literally what, Abby. Hey, George Cush. Abby. Hey, sees too much. So put it, okay, drop a one in the chat if y'all think she did it on purpose. If y'all think that wardrobe malfunction was on purpose, drop it in the chat. I'm sorry, y'all. Abby! Abby! So nobody thought it was an accident. Nobody. Nobody. You can't vote twice, y'all. Abby done voted 50 times. So nobody thought. Nobody. She needs more people. I'm just saying. Abby always telling you how you really feel. Oh, you at your friend's house? Oh, okay. Well, thank you for dropping through. You didn't hear enough of the details. Okay. No accident. All right. I was trying to give the child the benefit of the doubt. I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. So I had about 15 minutes left, y'all, before I get off here because I'm trying to get some Oh, Jaded. Wait a minute, Jaded. It worked. It worked, Jaded. It worked. It did work. Okay. All right. You want to come on? You ready to come on? Wave if you ready to come on, Jaded. Okay.
This out. Do I look foggy? Yeah. But it's not that bad.
What's not that bad? What you talking about?
The glare. You get
Oh,
what I'm saying? Is that, can you see me?
I can see you.
Okay.
Jaded is trying out some new equipment, y'all.
I'm testing out something. I just gotta test something out.
Hey.
Hey.
Jaded fly like that. He always got something new going on. Y'all know how fly he is.
Oh, child, you trying to get me dragged and roasted all through the YouTube streets.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, if they want to talk about it, let them talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't care.
Give them content. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Abby, you got the link. Let me tell you something though. Wait a minute, but let me tell you something. What you not gonna do, Jaded, is use my favorite movie.
Mama.
You not gonna show clips of my favorite movie. Okay. That is my movie. If y'all did not see Jaded's video last night that he posted about Shrek having his moment yesterday, I need y'all to go check out. I posted it on my page this morning. I shared it on my community wall. So y'all go back to my community wall and y'all go check it out because it was a good video. But he used a clip from my favorite movie, Imitation of Life, when that girl fell on that fell on her mama's casket, honey. Talking about, Mama, I'm sorry, Mama, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Mama.
I'm sorry, Mama.
I'm sorry.
Mama, I'm sorry.
Woo.
Oh, that's my movie. Abby, I see you, but I don't see you, if that makes sense. Oh, well, you know what? I do have a problem with it. If it was on purpose, I do have a problem with it. Because there are kids and stuff there. Like that was too much. That was not Lizzo. That wasn't cute. And I think that was part of the problem. I think it backfired, and that's why she's reacting the way she react. I think it was sort of a Janet Jackson thing because ain't nobody gonna convince me that was an accident. Janet, you meant to show your nipple. You just didn't expect the backlash that you got.
But see, I disagree a little bit, really, B, because I feel like Justin Timberlake is the culprit because, they had it choreographed and, they was doing their thing and he wanted to be black until it was time to really be black. And he forgot, you know what I'm saying? When it's time to get in trouble, they don't want to be black. But when it's all fun and all that, then they want to be black and steal from the culture. And I side-eyed him ever since that time because he did not defend her.
Who, Justin?
Yes, he did not come out,
Child, we don't care about no damn Justin. He could go back to being in the woods. Gone from that damn last record. Gone back in the woods, child. We don't give a damn about Justin.
Let me say this.
First of all,
I agree with you on this. I feel like he left Janet hanging.
With
he
Justin
he knew what was gonna happen.
Yep.
He was what, 20? What was he? 20?
He was grown.
He wasn't that grown.
He was a grown. He was grown.
He wasn't that grown to be making those type of decisions. He wasn't the bigger of the two artists at the time.
You watched Dr. Pimp. I can't watch that Pimple Peppers lady. The Pimple lady. Oh, I can't watch that. Dr. Pimple Pepper Popper, whatever. She's like a dermatologist, and she has a reality show. She shows all this.
I want you to tell me this was an accident. Tell me that's an accident.
I mean,
tell me that's an accident.
I mean, well, see, okay, I don't think
no,
ma'am, no.
What we're not gonna do, what we're not gonna do today, we're not gonna do that. I love Lizzo just as much as you do, but right is right and wrong is wrong.
I don't think she meant for that much. I don't think
she meant it. The dress was supposed to be a kiss my ass to my haters, but it was in the wrong setting. Don't take your raggedy ass out to no public venue like that where people's children are at with your ass out and then get on the internet and cry when you get roasted for it. And you knew goddamn better than that before you took your fat ass out there with your ass hanging out.
Evil.
Yeah. Did you say Ebo?
You better preach that good word. Yes. And I fixed my glare. My camera was dirty.
Oh. And
that's what the glare was?
So cute. Listen.
Somebody fooling with you, Jaded.
Listen, let me be very clear about my sister Lizzo. I love her confidence because I have the same.
David W., I see you, and I'm actually trying to work on something.
There is a time and a place for everything. Everything in decency and in order.
I'm with you, Brianna. The cheerleaders were there half naked.
What that got to do with anything?
Because the cheerleaders was half naked.
No, ma'am. No, you're not going to do that. And the people who try to talk about, y'all body shaming her. No, because if Nicki Minaj would have did the same thing, I'd have said the same thing. Bitch, you at the wrong place at the wrong time. You do it too much. Cover your ass. It's inappropriate.
It was inappropriate.
People's children are there.
And then also, she's talented. She doesn't need to rest on, oh Lord, it done gone left.
I felt like y'all was talking about me, whores.
Shondo.
Daddy shark, daddy shark.
You're stupid.
Shondo.
Hey, boo.
He gave you a whole intro for the Shondo.
Baby.
He gave you a whole intro for the Shondo, man. Okay, y'all. She did it on purpose. Okay.
And
Hey,
she was
Teddy.
wrong.
I want to know what I missed. I literally just hung up the phone and saw that you sent the link. I said, well, let me click into the link.
And
I
I'm
have no
here.
idea.
Surprise.
Jada was testing his equipment. And then I decided that I said, well, I'm going to spend Oh, okay.
I guess he said the hell with us then.
I guess he said, well, there will be no testing of equipment doing here. Hey, Carolyn, how you doing, baby?
Right, little baby. If it was Beyonce, it would have been wrong. If it was Nicki, it would have been wrong. If it was Cardi, it would have been wrong. If it was Meg Thee Stallion, it would have been wrong. Yeah. Cover your ass. I don't care. Especially in that setting. If you was at your concert and that was the outfit that you chose to wear to perform at your concert, then that's just what it is. But you don't take your ass into the Staples Center with a bunch of people who they didn't pay to see your ass, girl. Cover your behind. Where your mama at? She should have told you better.
Maybe she wanted to serve some bread to the kids. I don't know.
Right. Well, if that's the case, then stand in your get hard. Don't get up on the internet after they drag you by your two front teeth crying about it.
Right.
You already know how I feel about getting on the internet and crying. Don't do that.
We know, Abby, we know. Abby, we know. We know. We know. We got it.
Is it safe?
No, it's not. It's not.
And Jada kicked me off.
I did not. I did not. I'm just glad to actually be here for a change.
Now, what was said in my absence? Can I get the people in the chat to tell me what was said in my absence? Because I know the people in the chat are here for me. Hey, people in the chat.
Hey, El Teddy, here's what I said. I told Really B not to let the spirit of El Teddy's debauchery take over her because she was doing a little bit too much with captivating Christian. That's all. That's all. Why?
Damn! It was a clip of the new outfit. That's what's trending. Oh wow.
Okay, I'll be right back. Give me 1 second.
Okay. So I'm only gonna be on here for about another 15 minutes.
I will show my phone on 4%.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to talk just real quick about, right now as we speak, the Congress are marking up the articles of impeachment. They plan to bring it to a vote tomorrow. So as early as this time tomorrow, Donald Trump could be impeached. Now, we already know, I've given y'all civics lesson a couple of weeks ago. We already know that does not mean that he will be going anywhere. But my question to you all is, how y'all feel about it? No, nothing. That's all y'all got? Oh, y'all make me sick on so many levels. Hey, the Mindful Empress. Hey. Do y'all know how much I make me sick?
Reclaiming my time. Reclaiming my time. See, what you fail to realize is this time is my time, and I can reclaim it when I see fit. Reclaiming my time.
Reclaiming my time. I agree. I agree, George Cush. Women's empowerment doesn't always have to be sexual. I agree with you. And every time somebody calls themselves being a feminist, it doesn't have to be, an extreme level of, feminism, anyway. All right, well, I guess that's how we feel about that. Okay, guess that's how we feel.
Because the thing about it is, I would be enthused if the Democratic Party had a direction. If I knew that the Democratic Party at the top level of leadership had a vision, a direction, a targeted plan and goal with which to, navigate and go, but it doesn't. I don't see it for none of the people that's still left in this presidential run for the Democratic seat, for the Democratic nomination. Nancy Pelosi, for all, and I do not doubt that she is not great, because she is certainly great at what she does, but I certainly think that she does a disservice to the Democratic Party by not positioning it where she's making way for the next person.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I did not mean to do what I just did. Okay. I mean, I did, but I didn't. Hey, Captivate Christian. Hey, boo. Hit the road, Jack. And don't you come back no more. But he's not going away. But anyway. Well, we done lost Jaded. We done lost Abby. But I was going to wrap it up. I just wanted to drop that out there. I didn't want to put it in my hashtag, because the last time I put it in my hashtag, my video didn't get approved. So I didn't want to put it in my hashtag. But I did want to kind of just speak on it a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, Oliver did my intro. Yeah, I usually delete that part, but I was trying anyway. I'm using a different computer and it, But yeah, HeisOliverTwixt did my intro. Yep. I agree with that one, George. I definitely agree with that one, George. You over there?
I'm really happy, y'all. Y'all don't know how happy I am. I'm happy.
Why are you so happy, Jaded?
Because I finally did the damn StreamYards on the laptop and not have to hold my phone like this.
Oh, well, I'm glad you got it worked out. Somebody asked earlier, Lady T asked earlier, why don't you do a Tech Tuesday or something, Jaded? Because people are impressed with the fact that you do all your own stuff. You don't use a StreamYard and all of that. You do all your own stuff.
You know what? That's actually cool. I just didn't think I would be interesting enough for people to watch, like, Lady T and all that.
Jaded, when I smack you.
No, for real. But I'll definitely think about it. Definitely. I mean, that's a good idea. I might
look into it.
I got some more reaction videos coming, so I'm happy about that.
You do?
Yeah,
I like the little reaction videos.
Series on like the Young and the Restless. I'm going old school.
Oh, shucks, not going old school.
Come on, Young and the Restless, Bold and the Beautiful.
Nina
General Hospital.
Okay. Well, you know what? That's what we.
I wish my old show Passions was still on.
Bitch, shut up!
That was my show Passions.
Listen, my feelings was hurt when Timmy died.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute.
I cried when Timmy died.
Hold up, y'all.
Sheridan and Louise. Yes.
Hold on. I'm about to say something so politically incorrect.
Oh no.
And you can send the emails. I don't care. Did y'all see how gay Jaded Nerd just got when you said passion? Did you see that?
Wait a minute. I'm not going to let you come at my fellow member of the LGBTQIA community. And that is so insensitive. That is so insensitive that you would come at my fellow member of the LGBTQIA community like that. Jaded, I got your back.
It's cool.
I
let her out for a second.
That was hilarious, Jaded. I'm sorry.
She came out. Yes, she did.
Sorry.
Yes, she did. Let me push it up. Let me get some.
She's sorry. You gonna let us have our passions moment. I would hold the hands of the one who could lead me places. Yes, the lips of the one who sings so
and I'm still mad.
And I will fly on the wings of a bird I knew.
Oh, I hate
take me highest. Breathe in, breathe out.
You are my passion for love.
Really? So you gonna
listen with them fucking storylines that didn't make no goddamn sense at all. They were just making up shit as they went along.
There's a book.
I know y'all gonna let me sing the Passions theme song.
Okay.
What Netflix show, Kay Edwards? What Netflix
breathe
show?
in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life. Remember when Charity was stuck in hell in the closet for like 6 months? She was in that closet for like 6 months, and blind ass Father Lonergan kept trying to come and save her.
Wasn't she frozen at one time too, or something? Charity.
Or remember when what you call it was dead?
Me too, Lady T.
For like
I
4 months.
Too,
and then she came back to life. What was her name?
I don't know because I've never watched Passion, so I have no idea.
It was crazy as hell. It ain't making
was it about like vampires or something?
It was witches.
No, it wasn't no vampires.
It was just, I don't know how to describe it, but it was just interesting. The book is good. Read the book. It's a book.
Passions was my
Tonight, I used to record the soaps too when I was in college. I will record All My Children, One Life to Live, General Hospital, and The View every day.
I couldn't stand
every day. I ain't
Teresa with Miguel and Ethan.
All My Children and One Life to Live. I am still mad.
The Restless and Bold and Beautiful.
Yeah, but let me say this, okay, because we get ready. The House of Treasure, we can ready to get off of here. But what I wanted to say, I do want to answer your question. Okay, so Tad has been on General Hospital for a couple of weeks now. He's playing a lawyer, and he's been on here for a couple of weeks now. So those of you who watched All My Children, the guy who played Tad is now on General Hospital.
I don't know these people.
Tad. He's playing a lawyer on General Hospital. Now, what's interesting is that Nora from One Life to Live,
Jaded. That's what we doing.
General Hospital from time to time.
It's a Pepsi, but I don't want to, no product placement.
Thank you, Jaded. That's why I love you.
Because she can't get monetized if you.
Thank you, Abby. Appreciate that. See what I'm saying? Trying to mess up my bag.
Abby do not care about you and your monetization.
She sure don't.
Abby say, I ain't monetized yet. Whore, you would not be monetized.
Screw your
bag. Screw you and your monetization.
Oh, look, I love the nanny. Of course, Golden Girls is always up there. Give Me a Break, Facts of Life.
I just want to say, y'all, forgive me for being for having a weak moment and being vulnerable and crying and being soft last night when I gave a heartfelt response to someone last night, because I know that was a moment of vulnerability and weakness, and I should never show weakness and pour my heart out like that.
Yeah.
I'm not even entertaining him. I'm not entertaining him. I'm not.
No, but I agree. I agree with that, Teddy. I think that it was a vulnerable moment, and it's sad that you had to put the picture. Oh, wait a minute, that's not you. That was Trey. I'm sorry. Go ahead, El Teddy.
Ooh, nobody cares about the tears of a clown when there's no one around.
Sure don't.
How do whales cry when they're already in the water? Please make it make sense.
Little Latin boy in drag, why are you crying?
Why are you crying?
How can whales cry if they are already surrounded by water?
Can we get a hashtag bounce house Trey in the chat? Come on, y'all.
Yes, rest in peace, Christoph St. John. Yes. Okay, Captivate Christian. Okay.
Little Latin boy in drag, why are you crying?
Little Latin boy in drag, why are you crying? All right,
somebody else famous died like yesterday. There was another child actor that died. It's gonna come to me.
Nancy McKeon's brother. He played the on Alice. He played Alice's son on Alice, and he was on another show.
He was on Alice. He was Alice's son on Alice.
I just said that. I literally
and I was reiterating. Hello, I told you this last night. I have a dream speech, or was that this morning? I have a dream speech. The art of reiteration.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hello.
I'm gonna reiterate my foot in your ass. That's what I'm gonna
do. What you got to do. Do what you got to do. My ass is tight. It don't look like some other people's asses spread across these YouTube screens. Mine is tight.
Okay, you guys. So we're getting ready to go ahead and shut this down. I want to thank everyone for coming out and hanging out with. Look at Jaded. He makes me sick too. I want to thank y'all for coming and hanging out. Lady T,
thank y'all.
The next time we're gonna bring you on and we're gonna sing some theme songs, girl. Because I love me a good theme song too.
To the beat of just one drum.
This is what it sounds like when whales cry. Y'all are wrong. Y'all are wrong. Y'all are wrong.
Different strokes it takes. Different
strokes to the world. Yes, it does.
Okay. All right.
Look at El Teddy. He's still in the background waving. You want to come on, El Teddy? Okay.
Am I the only one who cannot not hear the Golden Girls theme song without hearing finally Aaron sing his ad-libs on it? Because now whenever I hear Golden Girls theme song, I hear finally Aaron with all of his ad-libs on it. I can't not hear it.
You West Philadelphia, born and raised on the playground is where I was spending most of my days. All right, y'all, I'm getting out of here. All right, peace, y'all. Appreciate y'all so much, and we will talk to y'all. See, y'all clowning in the chat. Thank you for the Cash App. Once again, Sylvia, thank you for the Cash App, baby. Appreciate you much. And I will talk to y'all later.
One more thing before we go.
Don't make me mute you.
We shouldn't fault that ogre for crying. Because ogres have layers like onions, and onions make you cry.
I thought you said we shouldn't. I didn't know you would say we shouldn't. I thought you said we're shitting. And then you talked about Simply Trey, which would make sense if you said we're shitting, which makes sense.
I'm mad that you quoting Shrek. I'm mad that you are quoting